so lonely. If you leave me, let me down slowly. Let me down.
You have to cook one dish for Gordon Ramsay. If he doesn't like it, you will die. What dish do you cook for him? I'll microwave some salad.
The will to live is strong, I see.
It takes about 60 years to make. Just be patient, G.
Yeah, I make a mean sea turtle soup, all from scratch. I raise the turtle, let it live its natural life, then after it does, kind of toss it in some hot water.
To bake a sea turtle soup from scratch, one must first create the universe.
Puffer fish, whole. I'm not going out by myself.
Technically he can't dislike your dish if I'm right.
This is beeping Thunk.
Radical? Thanks, chef.
Radical? Thanks, Jay. Thunk.
Well, he has to like his own dishes, right? So I'll make his cinnamon eggy bread. Mainly just because I like the way he says eggy bread.
I read it as edgy bread and thought, maybe there's some validity to this.
Crispy air.
Link recipe please.
Get her. Let chill for 0100 minutes. Add a garnish of water vapor.
It's raw.
A glass of water.
It's beeping dry.
It's not even fit for a dog's dinner.
Peanut butter sandwich. 2 pieces of bread, butter, handful of peanuts still in the shell.
The first time I read this I thought it was some kind of plot to kill him through a peanut allergy I didn't know he had.
I think Stephen Colbert once tried it. Ramsey was not impressed.
Link for those who never tire of Gordon hating food.
OMG, I never liked Gordon until now. He seems so much nicer and genuine.
Oh yeah, he can be very personable when he's not on the set of one of his shows. He's even showed a more sensitive side on some episodes of Kitchen Nightmares.
Watch the UK version and compare it to the US one. He's an entirely different person.
Yeah, I started watching the show on it and they have all the UK episodes. They are so much better than the US version.
TBH, Gordon Ramsay is nowhere near as picky as he is in his show. He really likes in and out.
His career is to be insanely picky, but he obviously just likes good food. On MasterChef and his cooking show he makes references to less elegant food that he likes or liked growing up. He has a soft spot for comfort food for sure.
An idiot sandwich.
See, there's nothing in the sentence saying you'll be spared if he likes it, so really he just eats you in an idiot sandwich and enjoys it.
Gordon Ramsay eating me would be a dream.
Lamb sauce smothered with lamb sauce with a side of lamb sauce.
You die, you beeper, you forgot the lamb.
But it was in the sauce.
I warm up some glazed donuts with a nice cold glass of chocolate milk.
He hates donuts, so you're off to a great start.
You beeping donut.
I make a peanut butter sandwich served alongside a heartfelt apologetic description of how I've never cooked for anyone else and haven't really deemed myself important enough to make the effort for. He seems like a nice guy. He'll probably give me a pity like and then teach me how to make proper food.
He seems like a nice guy, you say while everyone else is referencing famous insults he's said. Now I know very little about Gordon Ramsay, but from what I've heard he's much nicer to kids and people who are still learning than to people who pretend like they know everything and are way more arrogant than they should be considering their actual cooking skills. I'd also bank on that hope and be upfront about the fact that I'm still in the beginning stages of learning and then make one of the few dishes I can reliably and easily make. While I can follow a recipe and achieve edible results, it might be extremely ugly to look at. Also, I lack the patience and planning abilities for anything that requires advanced prep.
It should be noted he's really just more friendly to people when he's not edited for American television. The dude still has a little bite to him, but I feel like it's less oh, wow, this guy's a beep and more like, oh, this guy actually cooks for a living and doesn't just teach cooking on TV.
Yeah, he's no more of a beep than most head chefs. It's a high-intensity job, and your reputation is constantly rising on people's ability and willingness to follow your instruction. Anyone doing that would have to start out a little demanding, and would probably end up on the mean side of you just saw them working. Ramsey is a good guy. He's philanthropic, has raised awareness of miscarriage and stillbirth prevalence, and worked on initiatives to remove stigma from it, and is really kind to children. He just has less than zero patience for people beeping about.
This Gordon is actually really nice, but he has no patience for people with big egos who are either ripping people off, lying, or endangering people. A lot of the clips are taken out of the context, and that context is usually severe health code violations or just plain dishonesty. He's actually very generous and super sweet to kids and people who just really want to learn.
I remember the video where a prison inmate working in the kitchen chopped an onion entirely before Ramsey was even halfway done, and he offered him a job for as soon as he got released.
Guess I'll die.
Just serve him the best raw chicken in the world so he dies first.
He won't even eat it. He's gonna use his Gordon vision and look at the dish first and determine whether to eat or not.
He did an ocular pat down of that chicken and determined that it's beeping raw. You donut.
A grenade.
Oh boy, do I have a cookbook for you.
No, don't.
FBI, open up.
Can't you read? No soliciting.
Oh, sorry, ma'am. Phone rings. Hello? Yeah, hi, this is the FBI. Please step outside.
One of his children. I'm taking something from him before I go. Or maybe he will like it and we'll be BFFs.
Go big or go home.
Unlike the child.
His liver.
With fava beans and a nice Chianti.
Now I'm going to go out and find the company that sells that chocolate cake on the One Kitchen Nightmares or Hotel Hell or whatever that the chef cut in half. And Gordon was like, no, I want the whole damn thing, and then stated that was actually good, only to be told it was ordered in from a company. Yeah, I'm buying that. Screw cooking, I want to live. And I know he likes it. Something with all fresh ingredients, that's for sure. Nothing from a can, a frozen bag, or a pre-packaged box. When he chews people out for doing that, it's not pretty.
You can use all fresh ingredients and still cook something that tastes like yesterday's abortion.
That escalated quickly.
Anything I want, because I am not a cook and he is not a beep to people unless they volunteer for it. If he knows I would die, he would damn well either lie or at least appreciate the effort from someone with a different vocation.
Hell, he might even offer some kind advice or tips as you're cooking it to make it taste as good as you can possibly make it.
Older guy here, but I'm starting to pick up on the culture hive mind of Reddit and its relationship with pop culture. So without looking, Scout's honor is one of the first top answers. Steamed hams?
Yes, despite the fact that they are obviously grilled.
It's an Albany expression.
Well, I'm from Utica and I've never heard that expression.